the YouTube channel. YouTube Mordecai Das. Okay. I'm just going to send the new link. There. I'm just putting it in our WhatsApp group. All right, now I'll start again. All right. Okay, there it is. Sorry about all that. I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody tried to shut off the power for a second. Okay, so let me start over from here, because I don't know when it cut out. Everyone proclaims that Maya illusion. So Parvati Devi says to Mahaprabhu, because I'm always busy with such duties, O deliverer of the fallen souls, you have appointed me to punish those living entities who are averse to you. Because I am always busy with such duties, I am deprived of your unlimited prema. Everyone proclaims that Maya, illusion, cannot exist where Krishna is present. If this is true, I will always remain averse to you. How then will I ever behold your eternal pastimes? If you not give me a solution, I become completely hopeless. The reason behind the name Śrī Samantadip. Eto boli Śrī Parvati Gora Pada Dhuli Simante loilo sati koria akuli she hoite Śrī Samantadīpa-dhāma-māhātmya hoilo simulia boli agya janete kohilo. Saying this, the chaste Śrī Parvati Devi, feeling distressed, put dust from the Śrī Gauranga Mahaprabhu's feet on the parting of her hair on the simanta. From that time, this place has been known as Śrī Samantadip. Some ignorant people started calling this place Simulia. Śrīman Mahaprabhu consoles Parvati Devi. Śrī Gauranga Chandra tabe prasanna hoiya bolilo Parvati shuno katha mana diya. Śrī Gauranga Chandra became pleased upon hearing Śrī Parvati Devi's prayers. He said, O Parvati, listen attentively to my words. The real nature of Śrī Parvati Devi. Tumi mora bhina no shakti sarveshwari eka shakti dui rupa mama sahachari. O Supreme Goddess, Sarveshwari, as my potency, you are not separate from me. I have just one potency which has two forms. Swarupa Shakti te tumi Radhika Amar Bahiranga Rupe Radha Tomate Vistar. As the internal potency, Swarup Shakti, you are my beloved Śrī Radha, and externally, for the purpose of activities of the material world, Śrī Radha has expanded herself as you. Tumi noile mora lila siddha nahi hoy Tumi yoga maya rup lila te nishchoy. My pastimes cannot take place without you. Certainly, in my pastimes, you act as Yoga Maya. Śrī Parvati Devi's form in Vraj and Navadip. Braje tumi purnamasi rupe nityakal Navadipe prodamaya sahakshetrapal. You dwell eternally in Vraj as Purnamasi and in Navadip as Prodamaya, together with Lord Shiva, the protector of the Dham. Eto boli Śrī Gauranga hoilo adarshan prema vishta hoye rahe Parvati Raman. Saying this, Śrī Gauranga Mahaprabhu disappeared and Parvati Devi became absorbed in prem. Simantini Devi rupe rahe ekabhite prodhamaya mayapur rahe gaurapte. Deeply absorbed in love of Śrī Gaura Prema, Parvati dwells here as Śrī Samantini Devi and in Mayapur as Prodamaya, the village of the Kazi. Eto boli Nityananda Kajira Nagare Praveshilo jive loye tokon satvare. After speaking thus, Śrī Nityananda Prabhu soon reached the Qazi's village, together with Śrī Jiva. Should there be a comma here? No. The Mathura of Vraj. Prabhu bole ohe jeev shuno ho vachan, Kajira nagare e Mathura bhuvan. Śrī Nityananda Prabhu said, "Listen, O Jiva, this village of the Qazi is non-different from Mathura and Vraj. Heta Shri Gauranga Rai Kirtana Koriya Kaji Nishtarilo Prabhu Prema Ratna Diya." Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu performed kirtan here. He delivered the Qazi and gave him the transcendental jewel of prem. Chand Qazi is Kamsa in Shri Krishna's pastimes. Shri Krishna Lilai Jai Kamsa Mathurai Gauranga Lilai Chand Kaji Nama Pai. Kamsa of Shri Krishna's pastimes is known as Chand Qazi in Shri Gaura's pastimes. E Jana Prabhu Tare Matula Bolilo Bhaye Kaji Gaurapade Sharana Loilo. For this reason, Mahaprabhu addressed him as his maternal uncle. Out of fear, the Qazi took shelter at Shri Gaur Sundar's lotus feet. The Qazi breaks the mridanga. Kirtana arambe Kaji mridanga bhangilo, Hosena sahara bole utpata korilo. One day, at the beginning of the kirtan, the Qazi broke a mridanga. He could cause all these disturbances because he was supported by Hussain Shah. Hussain Shah is Jarasandha in Shri Krishna's pastimes. Hosena sa je Jarasandha gora Hosena sa se Jarasandha gora rajeswar. Tahara atmiya kaji pratapa vistar. King Hussain Shah of Goradesh is Jarasa in Shri Krishna's pastimes. The Qazi was powerful in regard to breaking the mridanga, prohibiting kirtan, etc., only because of Hussain Shah's order. The Qazi's darshan of Sri Nrsingadev. Prabhu tare nrisingha rupe te deya bhoy, bhoye Kamsa sama kaji jara shada hoy. Mahaprabhu made the Qazi fearful by appearing before him as Nrsinga in a dream. The frightened Qazi became stunned, just as Kamsa became stunned upon seeing Shri Krishna. The Qazi receives the gift of prem. Tare prema diya koilo Vaishnava pradhan, Kajira nistara kata shune bhagyavan. Mahaprabhu gave him the gift of prem and made him into a great Vaishnav. Only a fortunate person can hear the pastime of the Qazi's liberation. The destination of one who sees a difference between the tattva of Vraj and Navadvīpa. Vraj, I memorized this verse before. Vraja tattva Navadvīpa tattve dekhe bed, Krishna aparadhi labhe nirvanan abhed. One who sees a difference in the divine principle, the tattva of Vraj, and that of Navadvīpa, is an offender at Shri Krishna's lotus feet. He therefore attains impersonal liberation. The reason for the supremacy of Gaura Lila. Hetaya paradipai prema ratnan, ataeva Gaura Lila sarvarihana. In Śrī Navadvīpa-dhāma, even an offensive person receives the wealth of the transcendental jewel of prem. Therefore, the pastimes of Shri Gaur Lila, are the topmost. Gora Dhama Gora Nam Gora Rupa Guna Aparadha Nahi Mane Tarite Nipuna. The holy abode, name, form, and qualities of Shri Gaur do not consider one's offenses, and they are most expert in liberating everyone. Jadi aparadha thake sadhake ramane Krishnan. Jadi aparadha thake sadhake ramane Krishna name Krishna dhame tare bahu dine Gaura name Gaura dhame sadma hoy aparadha nahi tar badha upajay. If there are offenses existing in the sadhak's heart, Krishna's name and holy abode will remove them after a long time only. But by taking shelter of the name and holy abode of Shri Gaur, one will quickly attain prem, as offenses committed in Shri Gaur's abode do not create any obstacles. The Kazi's Samadhi. Oi dekho ohe jeev kajira samadhi, dekhile jivera nasha hoy ada vyadhi. O Jiva, now behold the Samadhi of the Kazi. All miseries and sufferings are destroyed by taking darshan of his Samadhi. Shankavanika Nagar, that's Sharadanga. Eto boli Nityananda, preme gara gara, chali lena drutta shanka vanika nagara. Tatagiya shijivere bolena vachan, o hedeko sharadanga apurva darshan. After taking darshan of the Kazi's Samadhi, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, overwhelmed with prem, quickly went to the place called Shankavanika. There he told Shri Jiva, O Jiva, behold the amazing Sharadanga. Shri Sharadanga Nam Ati Manohar, Jagannatha Boise Jatha Loya Shabar. Even the name of Shri Sharadanga is enchanting in itself. Here the Supreme Lord Shri Jagannath resides with people of the Shabara caste. Purve Jaba Rakta Bahu Dharyatma Korilo Daita Sahita Prabhu Hetai In ancient times, when the barbaric Rakta Bahu began his violent atrocities, Lord Jagannath came here with his beloved servants. Sharadanga. One second. Okay. Sharadanga, Jagannath Puri and Śrī Navadvīpa-dhāma. Purushottam Shri Purushottam Sama E Dhama Hoy Nitya Jagannatha Sthiti Tathai Nishchoy. This place is none different from Shri Purushottam, Puri. It is certain that Lord Jagannath resides here eternally. Shri Dhara Angan. Tabe tantu vaya grama hoilena par, dekhilena kola becha Shri Dharagar. Thereafter, Shri Nityananda Prabhu went past the village of Tantuvaya and saw the house of Kolavecha Sridhar. The reason why Sridhar Angan is called Vishrama Stan. Prabhu bhole e stane Shri Gauranga Hari, Kirtana Vishrama Koilo, Bhakte Kripa Kori. Shri Nityananda Prabhu said, after performing kirtan, Shri Gaur Hari rested here to bestow mercy upon his fatigued devotees. E hetu Vishram Stan, E hetu Vishrama Stan era nam, Heta Shridharera Ghare Goroho Vishram. This place is therefore called Vishram Stan, or place of resting. You should also take rest here in the house of Sridhar. Sridhar worships Nanda Prabhu. Sridhara shunilo jabe Prabhu agaman, Shashtange asya kore Prabhura pujan. When Sridhar received the news of Śrī Nityananda Prabhu's arrival, he came there, offered his full obeisances to the Lord, and began to worship him. Sridhar's request at Śrī Nityananda Prabhu's feet. Bole Prabhu bora daya e dasera prati Vishrama koroho heta amara minati. Sridhar said to Śrī Nityananda Prabhu, O Lord, you are so merciful to this servant of yours. My prayer to you is to please take rest in my cottage. Śrī Nityananda Prabhu praises Sridhar's great fortune. Prabhu bole tumi ho ati bhagyavan, tomare korilo kripa go bhagavan. Śrī Nityananda Prabhu said, You are greatly fortunate because Shri Gaur Hari himself bestowed his mercy upon you. Adamora estane koribo vishram shuniya shridhara tabe hoy apta kam. We too will rest here today. Sridhar became fully satisfied hearing Śrī Nityananda Prabhu's words. Bahu jatne seva yogya samagri loya rantana koraya bhakta brahmanera diya. With great care, Sridhar brought paraphernalia to serve the Lord and arranged Brahman devotees to cook. Nitai Shrivasa Seva Hoile Samapan Anande Prasada Shri Jiva Thakon. When Prabhu Śrī Nityananda and Srivas Pandit had finished their meals, Shri Jiva took their remnants with great joy. Sridhar and his family served Śrī Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Khatto Pari Karaya Shayan Savangshe Sridhara Kore Pada Samvahan. After the meal, Sridhar made Śrī Nityananda Prabhu rest on a bed, and along with his entire family, he served the Lord's divine feet. Shashti Tirtha. Aparhane Shri Jivere Loya Shivas Shashti Tirtha Dekhailo Hoya Ulas. In the afternoon, Srivas Pandit joyfully took Shri Jiva for darshan of Shashti Tirtha. Vishvakarma's arrival in Navadvīpa. Srivasa kohilo shuno jiva sadasha purve deva gana jabe shunilo nishchoy Navadvipe habe maha prabhu avatar Vishvakarma ailena nadiya nagar. Srivas Pandit said, Listen, O amiable Jiva, when the demigods heard that Śrīmad Mahaprabhu would certainly appear in Śrī Navadvīpa-dhāma, they sent Vishvakarma to this town of Nadia. Vishvakarma's service to Śrī Navadvīpa-dhāma. Prabhu je pate kori bena sankirtan se pate jala kashta korite baran ekaratre sartha kunda katilo vishai shesha kunda kame korilo katai. Vishvakarma, the architect of the demigods, thought, there should be no scarcity of water for the devotees to drink along the path where Mahaprabhu will perform Sankirtan. Therefore, in one night, Vishvakarma dug out 60 large ponds, of which the last was made in the Qazi's village. Shridharera kalabaga dikhite sundar, ihara nikate eka deko sarovar. Look, one of those ponds is still here, near Sridhar's beautiful banana garden. E sarovare kabu kori jala khela Mahaprabhu loi lena Sridharera kola. Śrīman Mahaprabhu would play in the water of this pond, and then he would sometimes bananas. Adya mocha thoda loya Sridhar Shri Shachi Mata ke de ulasa antar. Even today, Sridhar takes his banana flowers and stems and gives them to Mother Shachi with great joy as he remembers these pastimes of Mahaprabhu. We're almost finished. Maya Mari. Iharani kate Maya Mari namastan. Dekoho Shri Jiva ajo ache vidyaman. O Jiva, just see the nearby place known as Maya Mari. It is still present today. Shri Baladev Prabhu's arrival in Maya Mari. Pauranika katha eka koroho shravan. Tirtha jatra Baladeva korilo jokhon. Navadvipe asi jabe korilo vishram. Pragana jailo maya suranam. Listen to an episode from the Puranas regarding the glories of this place. Once Baladev Prabhu came here to Navadvip on pilgrimage. As he laid down to rest after his arrival, some local Brahmins came to tell him about the atrocities caused by a demon named Mayasura. The reason behind the name Mayamari. Mayasura upadrava shuni haladar, mahavege dhare tare matera bhitar. Hearing about Mayasura's disturbances, Haladar, Shri Baladev, ran after that demon at great speed and caught him in the middle of a field. Mahayuddha koilo daita Baladeva sata, avashishye Rama tare korilo nipata. A fierce battle ensued between Mayasura and Shri Baladev Prabhu, and finally the demon died in the hand of Baladev. Se avadi maya mari nama khyata hoilo, bahukala kata aja tomare kahilo. Since then, this place is known as Maya Mari. Today, I have narrated to you a most ancient story. Maya Mari, Talavan of Braj. Talavana name e tirtha brajapure. Sadhya bhagyavana jana nayanete spure. Fortunate persons see this place, Mayamari, as Talavan of Raj. She ratre she stane thakilena sabe, paradina jatra kore hari hari robe. That night, everyone rested there in Sridhar Angan, and the next day, early in the morning, they continued their travel, calling out, Hari Hari. The author's prayer to attain his desired service. Nitai janava pada chaya jara ash, Nadiya Mahatma kore e dasa prakash. This servant, Bhaktivinoda, whose only desire is to attain the cooling shade of the lotus feet of Sri Nityananda Prabhu and Sri Janava Devi, reveals the glories of Nadia. Thus ends chapter 6. All right, and we ended at 8:32, and there was disturbances along the way, so now getting an idea of the timing. 1 second, let's just see. Today we read 33 pages. Oh man, and tomorrow is 47 pages, so tomorrow's going to be a long reading day. We're going to go a bit overtime tomorrow, but anyhow, and then the day after tomorrow will be short. All right, Dandavat Pranams, everybody. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Dandavat pranams, Rukmini Didi. Alright, Jai Sachinandan Gaur Hari Ki Jai, Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai, Jai Srila Gurudev Ki Jai, Srila Param Gurudev Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai, Śrī Navadvīpa-dhāma ki Jai, Śrī Samanta-dvīpa ki Jai, Śrī Samanta-devi ki Jai, Śrī Jiva Gosvāmī Par ki Jai, Śrīman Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai, Śrī Vas Pandit ki Jai, Śrī Kodabecha Sridhar ki Jai, Śrī Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai, Ananta Koti, Śrī Navadvīpa-dhāma-māhātmya ki Jai, Śrīla Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura ki Jai, Śrī Sankirtan ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai, Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai, Swaparshad Shri Gaur Hari ki Jai, Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Vrindai Tulsi Devai Priyai Keshavashachai Krishna Bhakti Padadevi Satyakatai Namo Namaha Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyai Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Dandavat pranams, everybody. See you all tomorrow for chapter, what chapter are we on? Chapter 7. Alright, Hari Bol. Thank you so much for reading with me.